Our tour around the Old North State continues now with the North Wilkes Vikings head coach, Steven Phillips. The Vikings, the 2A West top seed in women's basketball, 18 straight wins. And Coach Phillips, your team has been lighting up the western part of the state.
Well, thank you. We've played. We've had a good run so far, and we want to keep it going. Hopefully, we can.
When did you know that this was going to be a special North Wilkes Vikings squad?
Well, we won the Mary Garber tournament, which is a prestigious tournament at Thanksgiving. Beat a couple really good 4A teams, and then another really good 2A team that's in our conference. And I thought, when we won that was that said, told me we were going to be okay. And then when we actually went to Watauga and beat them up there, which is a 4A school with a state player of the year candidate in Kate Sears, and when we won up there, I thought, okay, yeah, we got a pretty good team, and we can go a long way.
Tell me about your Vikings. Are you a team that revolves around one player, or are you more of a true team where at different nights, different people will show up and be the leader for you?
We had the conference player of the year, and she's actually our third leading scorer. So we got two guys that actually average more points than she does, but she's our point guard, makes us go. But no, we've got a few weapons that not just one guy, but it revolves around our senior leader, point guard, Rayleigh Bear. She makes us go.
What does it mean to North Carolina high school basketball to have all 8 championship games being played at a central location at the Joel Coliseum in Winston-Salem?
I think it's a great thing. We were fortunate enough 7 years ago to get to the finals. And we played at Wake in the semifinals and got to go to the Smith Center. But to have everybody at one location for the Final Four, I think is a great thing. I really, really hope we can make it and get these girls there because it's fairly close to North Wilkes. We can be there in an hour. Be a great thing if we could get there.
What has been the secret to your success with your program? You've been a longtime head coach in North Carolina. Had you seen a lot of changes in the game to where you've had to adapt to the players, or is it still pretty much the same tried and true methods?
Well, when I first started this, I was coaching my children. I had 2 daughters on my first few teams at North Wilkes, and actually had both of my daughters on the team that went to the championship game in 2018, which was one of my favorite memories of my lifetime. And we ran something totally different. Our offense was totally different then. But things now, we still do a lot of the same things defensively. I've got great parents, great kids in this community. That hasn't changed. The support from the community, the parents, the kids, and their work ethic, all that has been a mainstay since I've been here. So I'm just fortunate, but we've changed our offense entirely. But other than that, things are just basically the same.
When you go through that type of change, is that something that you have to put in the offseason over your summer program? Are you working with the AAU coaches in the area to make sure that they're working on the same things that you need for your Vikings to be successful?
Well, when I first started this program, our AAU team was our high school team, and which I actually started with AAU with my daughters when they were 4th grade. And we kind of worked our way up. And that's kind of changed. But a new offense, that is an off-season thing that we put in, or I put in entirely new starting probably around 2021, 2022. Things were we needed to change. And started playing a little bit differently, and it seems our points per game went up, and we just started trying to sharpen that, and it's worked out. So,
What is the baseline of that new offensive mindset?
well, we used to be a pattern continuity offense with my daughters, and it worked. I mean, we got to the state championship and we scored a lot of points. Now we're more of a read and react type offense. It's just different personnel that we've got, and just change things up and to kind of a modernized type offense, kind of a positionless type offense, and seems to work better with the personnel we have now.
We're talking with Steven Phillips. He's the head coach of the North Wilkes Vikings. They are the 2A West women's #1 seed, 18 straight wins. Coach, you need 6 more to cut down the nets in Winston-Salem. What would a basketball state championship mean to the folks at North Wilkes?
It would be unbelievable. Our school, North Wilkes, has never had a women's state championship in anything. We were fortunate enough to get there in 2018. We made the finals. We came up short, but the community support, the fan support, the amount of people that came to Chapel Hill to watch us, it was unbelievable. I think it would be just such a huge moment for this community. I would love to see it. I hope we can be there and give ourselves a chance. It would be such a great thing for this community.
Man, I know Western North Carolina is a hotbed of women's basketball. Much respect to the season that you put together so far, and best of luck as you start out playing the NCHS-AA state tournament coming up this week. Good luck to you and the North Wilkes Vikings.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thanks for having me.